Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 99 of the Galactic Windows Space Podcast. My name is Nick, and sometimes when I eat all my asparagus like a good boy, I am known as the Orbital Alliance.
And I am still just Tan, also known as Chasing the Milk.
That's right, and we are back for another episode of this Space and Astronomy Podcast, here to celebrate so much as we approach the end of season 3. And in this episode, we're going to give you a teeny little sneak peek, a taste spoon of next week's episode 100 special. And we're also going to have a conversation with our dear friend Chris, aka JerseyStarman, in a part 2 of the conversation we had back on episode 85. We're stoked that you're all here. Thanks for tuning in live here on YouTube. And if you're listening after the fact, we also appreciate you tuning in that way as well. So good to see you all. And also, Tan, good to see you, man.
Yeah, likewise. How you feeling?
Dude, I am firing on all cylinders right now. It's crazy. It feels so good.
I feel kind of nervous.
Mm-hmm. Same.
No,
yeah, in a good way.
Yeah, nervous. And then, guys, I'm a little wired right now. I decided to drink a Red Bull just before we started the show.
Are those wings? Are you growing wings?
Yeah, so I'm a little wired. I need the energy, but I'm also just anxious, a little nervous, and really excited because this is going to be our last live episode for the season. We have episode 100 following, but as far as being here live and hanging out with you guys in the chat, which I see a lot of you guys in here, so hello to everyone, wherever you came from. Yeah, this is it's kind of bittersweet.
So bittersweet.
That was nice.
Yeah. Don't mind me being an absolute jester.
Just emoting over there.
Yeah, I'm a court jester. That's par for the course for me. But yeah, it's crazy. 41 people I see in the lobby, which is a massive spike in attendance. Thrilling to have as many people as we do here. So you guys, if you're brand new and you've never seen the show, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it. If you're a regular, good to see you guys as well. Please be sure to share the link with as many people as you can tonight. Let's pack the lobby, fill up this house. Let's make this a rave in the live chat. Do please be sure to participate in the chat as much as you can. Have fun with all these people from literally around the world who are tuning in to watch tonight's stream and listen to the episode. Talk about space, get excited, talk about the eclipse coming up. There's all kinds of really amazing things like night sky happening right now. Share your experiences and build the community that we have here that shows up every single week. Let's make it bigger and better than it already is, which is so amazing. So thank you guys. Have so much fun in there, and we're gonna have a banger of an episode for you. But man.
Right you are, Nick.
Right you are, Ken. Kenny Blankenship.
Yeah,
Most extreme elimination challenge.
Well said.
Dude, can you run the number through your head? Say, okay. I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you say episode 99. Say it, Tan. Say it, Tan. Ooh.
Episode 99.
Ooh. One more for the back.
99.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
99.
Ooh, 99 episodes. Can you really fathom? Like, I want you to imagine us so we don't miss the moment. It's kind of like when you're getting married or you're graduating school or something. It's like you do need to stop and look around while you're in the moment a little and realize that this is the moments that sometimes you miss that don't get photos taken of it. So there's no photo album to look back, but you kind of have to take those mental snapshots while you're there. So I thought, hey, let's at least take that moment and make it happen for ourselves. Like 99, big final breath before triple digits next week.
That's a really good reminder, because I think eventually it's just going to be a memory, and we're going to be like, holy crap, I remember that. I remember us talking about that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's celebrate 99. And guys, we are so stoked to be celebrating with you all, whether you guys are here for the first time or you're regulars, you're here for Nick and I or Chris. Let's have fun tonight. Let's celebrate 99.
That's right. Gosh, there's just so many amazing people showing me the chat. Do you want to call it Alex D here? Drop it in 5 gifted memberships. So if you're a recipient, congratulations. Enjoy your memberships. This is something that is just never required, but your generosity, Alex, and so many others help keep the podcast alive. For those of you who did receive memberships, just know that you get a planet by your name in the chat now. Let me show the things here really quick. I gotta drop the chat banner here. Where is it? Oh,
big shout out to Alex. Thank you so much, bro.
There it is. So you guys get a planet, and the longer you're a member, you move further down the solar system, which is pretty cool. And you also get access to these like very spacey emojis: the space station, the cupola, galaxy, rocket, astronaut. So be sure to liberally abuse the space emojis.
Please do, please do
in live chat. We're excited for you, whoever received those.
W Alex.
Yeah. So dude, really quick before we get into the mess,
yep,
we've been going on about episode 99, but next week is our 100th episode of the show, which is the largest milestone we have achieved so far. And if you guys know us, you do know that we like to go big on milestone episodes like we did with episode 50, but we upped the ante for episode 100, and we've kind of been talking about this in previous weeks. But a couple of weeks ago, Tan and I traveled to Houston to shoot and produce episode 100 of the show. So it won't be a live streamed episode. It is a pre-produced, pre-recorded episode that we will premiere at our normal live stream time of next week at 9 p.m. Central Time in the US. And we will be premiering it live. So there will be a live stream lobby just like this with a chat. Tan and I will be present for this special event. But we've been working very, very hard to make this episode so cool for every single one of you. And we are excited to give you guys a little bit of a teaser of the episode tonight so you can get excited for what's to come in just literally 7 days from this hour right now.
Say it with me. Episode 100.
Episode 100. Episode
Again.
100. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Please, sir, may I have another?
Episode 100 in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, triple digits. This is a big milestone. Yeah, you kind of almost think of I want you guys to imagine like any kind of milestone you've had in your personal life, whatever it is. And then sometimes thinking about it, it's like, how the heck did I even like do it? Like obviously you got to that point, but when you think about kind of like the at the like embryo stage, it's like, well, day one, like, can you do this for years, and can you produce an episode every week until you get to 100? And it's very daunting. And for me, I know for sure if I went back in time and just doing it with you for the first time or second time, I would have been like, I don't know, man. Let's just start with 1 or 2, 3 episodes, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
100 is pretty. It's pretty surreal.
It is. It's 1/10 of 1,000. So if that's foreshadowing,
quick maths.
Yeah. I think we're on the hot track for reaching a crazy milestone like that, dude.
Yeah.
So 100. I like this comment. It's 100.
It's 100.
Do you want to take
Real
this?
Quick.
Yep.
Yeah, just want to give a huge shout out to Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Karen's
Big
an OG.
dubs.
She's been a longtime supporter of my personal milk gang, and she's a neighbor. She's also a local, and just a really good human being. Thank you so much for.
Go ahead. Sorry.
This. So yeah, just thank you so much for supporting Nick and I. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, she's been an existing member, and of course, we've had the chance to hang out with her in person, which is amazing. So cool to meet lovely people like Karen from the internet, and who just keep supporting us in these special ways. Thanks, Karen. We appreciate you.
Yeah, if you get to hang out with us in person and have a lightsaber battle, it's automatically just like you're in. You're in the club.
You're in the club. Yeah.
You're in the club.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, let's show everybody a little bit of 100 so you guys can see. We're gonna show you some screenshots directly from the edit as we work on it. So you guys, here we go. I'm gonna drop us out here. So
Just a
you guys,
little tease.
here's a little snapshot from the sit down conversation that we have with Herb Baker, our special guest, who worked at NASA for 42 years, but worked around NASA in Houston, in DC, in Florida, in so many different ways for 50 years. He's just an incredible human being, and we had this brilliant recorded discussion with him sitting down over this table here. Fantastic. But then we also go to Space Center Houston, the visitor complex for Johnson Space Center in Houston, and we toured all the exhibits and recorded it. And Herb has these incredible stories where he's toured. I think he said he's been through there at least 100 times because he gets credentials to tour people through there. So not only does he know the exhibits extremely well and all the history and all the details, but he has his own stories from meeting real people throughout his 5-decade career at NASA. Because he'd be like, hey, here's this person's spacesuit. I'm going to lunch with him next month. Like, that's the kind of...
No big deal.
Yeah. So we do all kinds of things. We tour all these different things. Here's us with the Falcon 9 rocket that's outside the center. These are, straight out of the video that we're working on. This spacesuit has been to the moon. You're going to see that, which is so cool. Here's us talking with Herb in the main lobby. You can see all the space memorabilia and like crazy exhibits in the background. It's a brilliant facility. And of course, the giant 747 shuttle carrier airplane outside. We go in it. We go in the shuttle. We go in the airplane. We show you guys all of it. It's going to be crazy. So, my goodness.
It's kind of unique looking at those photos now, thinking that we were just there, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Yep.
It's just a memory, but I'm ready to relive all of that next week.
That's right. It does. It's been 3 weeks now. Is it 3 weeks? I don't know, whatever the math is, but it feels right. Both simultaneously like yesterday and 6 months ago. It's kind of a weird cocktail of feelings, but either way, it's exciting, it's fun, it's entertaining and educational. You guys, please don't miss it. Mark your calendars for next week, episode 100. So that's going to be August 10th, 9 p.m. Central Time in the US. Pop in the live stream, and we will see you there. Be sure to share and help people find us when it happens. We'd love to see as many of you there in the lobby as possible.
Yep, be there, be square. And look, if you guys are busy or you got something going on, we get it. Just know that the episode is going to live on YouTube, so you can always come back to it or watch it at a later time. If you're anything like me, I love listening to podcasts while I'm doing stuff, while I'm multitasking. I'm like just super all over the place. So I usually have something in the background while I'm cooking or just goofing off, like watching a live stream. So that's also an option too. But just know, if you guys do hang out next week, you'll actually get to hang out with Nick and I live. So that will only happen once, ever.
Right.
So be there, be there or else.
Yep. Oh man, I'm feeling it,
dude. Same. We got a guest.
I got Mountain Dew in my veins right now.
Yeah.
We do have a guest. But real quick, I do want to add one. This is an impromptu thing. I want to give a huge shout out because this is the last time we'll be able to do this live, and we won't be able to do it next week before the season ends. But I want to give a huge shout out to our mod team for helping curate this entire season. I'm talking 40 episodes of the show. That's every single week since last November 3rd, I think.
Sheesh.
So I want to give a shout out to Becca Wow in the chat and Blue Eyed Cosmic Voice in the chat.
Say
hi. Say hello in the chat to them. Give them all huge W's. Put all of the emojis in there. Celebrate them. Love on them. I don't know where we'd be without our mod team helping just keep it's glue, to the whole brick wall. They keep the chat safe. They help keep it educational and informative by adding, extra context to what we're talking about. But most importantly, they keep things so much fun. in helping people feel excited about showing up every week. They're the welcome people at the front door. And my gosh, you wouldn't believe how I can't put into words how appreciative I am for their efforts. And as we close the season, please shower them with appreciation and gratitude, everybody, because we certainly do.
Yeah, well said. Extremely grateful for you too. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
Well
yeah,
said,
yeah.
Nick.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Cool, dude. Well, let's bring the guest, man. What do you say?
Let's do it. I'm
Do
ready.
some things.
Let's do some things.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to continue the conversation in part 2 with our friend JerseyStarman, a space content creator and space lover who does all kinds of live streams and photography, sharing his passion and love for the night sky with as many people as possible. He certainly has the most energy of whatever the brightest star you could think of. He's brighter than that. So please welcome Chris, aka JerseyStarman, to the show for episode 99.
Let's
Welcome
go.
back, man.
Let's go.
Are we ready to rumble?
What is
so
up?
excited to be back. So excited to be back. Part 2, Return of the Starman. Let's do it.
Damn,
you guys
son,
so
where'd you
much.
find that?
Thank
Welcome
you guys so
back.
much for having me back. Congratulations on all your success. Episode 99. Excited to be a part of it. And that huge episode 100 next week. I am excited. And just a quick shout out to everyone here in the chat. Thanks for showing up for me. Thanks for being here. I know it's been a rough month for the stars, but I'm so happy to see you all and so many familiar faces. This is going to be a great podcast tonight. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, that's right.
Good to have you back.
It's always a pleasure to see your face, man, and to feel your energy from 1,000 miles away and right through here. And it's contagious as always. And we're stoked. And chat, thank you guys for showing up for Chris. Chris, it's been a couple of months. We know that we've been sharing some weather conditions and some natural conditions from the Midwest to your side of the country over on the East Coast. How has it been for you with the wildfire smoke and the El Nino moisture creating all this rain? And what's it been like for you over in New Jersey?
Clouds, rain, some more rain, a little bit of sprinkle of clouds, a little tornado thrown in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has just been the worst couple months with weather, but we made the most of it. We made the most of it. I had a few good streams in June and just about one in July, which is crazy because no partly cloudy skies, none of that. It was all clouds, rain, and I'm hoping that breaks soon. For now that we're finally in meteor month, we're in August. This is the month of the meteors. Man, I'm excited. Hopefully it changes soon.
I'm really curious. What do you do whenever the weather just doesn't cooperate?
To be honest with you, cry and some more cries.
Yeah.
No, I try to just forward myself with things that would be good for streams. So just continuously learning new things, especially with tech, seeing what else I can push the next time it is clear. What can I change? Like I've made a few improvements to just my PC over the last month of adding in the capture card directly into the PC instead of having a dongle and just pushing it. So that way the next stream, everyone comes in, they're like, not only they're excited to be there, but also, wow, look at all these new things, So I'm just always continuously learning and just trying to push it, just trying to push it.
Yeah. It's good to know that you're staying productive. A lot of people kind of overlook the behind the scenes. And although I agree with you, I also cry whenever the weather is just really gloomy and it's tough. We do our best to stay busy, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you got up your sleeve.
Ooh, there's some things. There's some things. I'm excited.
I'm glad to hear that you're continuing your incessant tinkering that we were talking about last time. You continue to build and improve, fine tune and upgrade. Yeah.
Always.
So, dude, I know you've got some huge stories. Catch us up. Like, what is
things to share?
What have you been biting, chomping at the bit to share? Let's do it. Spill it, bro.
All right. Well, I got a few stories, and they are going to be involved with what we have going on this month. So I have, obviously we have the solar eclipse coming up on, I think it's August 12th or 13th. Is it the 12th? I think it's the 12th, right? 12th. Okay. So it's August 12th. And I wanted to share my favorite interaction that I had with the sun and the impact that it had on my journey. And then we'll also talk about a very special meteor shower because we do have the Perseids coming up on the 12th as well. And I wanted to share a story there. So let's get started. But before we do, I know I see a lot of new names that I haven't seen before. So if you've never seen me or what I do or what I share here online, I basically share the night sky live as well as I can. You know, pushing equipment, sharing it live on TikTok and hopefully some other platforms here soon. So if you don't know who I am or what I do, make sure to check out my stream or just stop on by. We're always looking for new stargazers to be involved and to just be a part of the community. So make sure to stop on by, say hello. I'm known as JerseyStarman on all the platforms.
Real quick, if I can interject.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, we're going to do a Q&A towards the end of the show. So if you actually want to like hang out and ask some questions, we're going to save that for the latter part of the show. Unlike TikTok, we're going to treat this more of a conversational style. So unfortunately, we see your comments. We just won't be able to highlight and read every single one of them. Just know we see you guys. And if you hang in till the end, we'll do a Q&A so you can actually personally chat with the guest here. All right?
Yes, let's do it.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Grab some
There we
drinks
go.
and snacks, y'all, and let's jump right into it.
I got the first story ready to go. And
Lay
for
it on
this
us.
one, I am taking you all back to 2000. Or actually, the first one's going to be the meteor shower one. The first one's meteor shower. So I'm taking you all back to a very special night in 2022. And I'm curious if you, Tan, as well as Nick, if you guys knew about this, if you knew what was going on. Basically, all over the news, all over the newspapers, we have this article, and it says a meteor storm is on the way. And it was a possibility of over 1,000 meteors per hour, May 30th, 2022. And I mean, a literal storm? I mean, that's just crazy. Did you guys hear about this event? Did you hear anything about
I
it?
remember this. Yeah.
I think I do as well.
Did
I think
either
you,
of you go out and try to view it?
I did. I remember seeing a lot. I don't think I seen any like fireballs or anything, but I remember like just realizing I just remember like, wow, this was a really, really awesome meteor storm.
Well, it was. And it's like I saw all the headlines and I got a message from basically the science editor of a major news network being like, if this happens, you got the front page. And not just of the science section, but of like everything, the whole media platform. It was a pretty big one. I don't want to, name drop, but it was a pretty big one. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring my entire family out with me. We're going to experience this together. I have a feeling that this is going to be, I just have a feeling it's going to be good. It's really, really going to be good. And I went out there and it was literally the most beautiful night I think I've ever experienced. So the peak was actually going to be happening at 1 a.m. So that is when the peak started. And that is when the meteors actually started to begin. So there was not a single one before then, but exactly at 1 a.m. they started to pick up. Now, at this point, I did have the A7S. I was fully involved with it, but I was still in photography mode because, this news network didn't want to share a video. They wanted full-on best of the best photos. So I did it. I brought my entire family, and exactly at 1 a.m., the sky just started to light up with meteors. And now it was not the 1,000 that was predicted, but we saw upwards of 120 meteors from 1 to 2 a.m. with our eyes. And that's saying a lot because if I was doing video, I can only imagine how many I would have seen. So it was the coolest experience I think I've ever had to just have, have my family out there being involved in this special event, but also to prove something. I feel like there are always these articles and these stories that are like, this is going to happen. And I feel like so many people get stuck on, well, it didn't happen. But what if it did? What if it did happen? What if that chance and what if that 1% chance comes true and you get to experience something that is just unbelievable, that is once in a lifetime, to just watch the sky explode with these meteors out of nowhere, exactly at that 1 a.m. time slot. It was just the coolest thing. And a little bit, I got some photos to share and just they were just the coolest looking meteors as well. Like Tan said, they weren't massive fireballs. There we go. There's the first one right there. They were all this just magnificent orange color. And as you can see, it was the most beautiful night I have ever experienced under the night sky. And they were all this red orange color, which I believe is mostly nitrogen and oxygen. And it was amazing. So I hope if you guys all don't have plans yet, I hope that you'll start to make plans right now for the Perseids coming up, because it is the most, meteor showers are something special. I share it on my page, but also I just love being out there and capturing it myself. It is a truly magnificent experience to be out there. And as a photographer, I just thought that night was so cool, because not only was we did it, like we went out there, there was a chance of this thing happening and we captured it for all to see. And it was just such an amazing night. So really, really cool.
Wow.
I know you sent us, this is the article,
Yes,
I believe. Yeah,
there
here,
it
so I want to make
is.
sure we give it a chance to show the article itself.
There it
you
is.
mentioned. Yeah.
Once in a lifetime meteor storm possible on Monday night. If that isn't enough for me to get out of my jams and head out there at 1 a.m., I don't know what is. Like, it just amazing. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But if there's ever these articles and you see them, you have to try. You have to, because what if that 1% chance does happen? Guess what? It will literally change your life. And it's just the coolest thing. It's never a 0% chance with anything in life,
Right.
When preparation meets opportunity. Dude, I'm so glad that you got to share that experience with your family. I think there isn't anything better than getting to experience one of the most happiest moments in your life, and to do it with people you care about. It's extremely rewarding.
It was just the most, and I think that's what makes it so special, was having my family there. And as I'm sitting there clicking the shutter, just hearing them in the background be like, "There's another one, there's another one." It's like, in that moment, I could tell that they saw like they're experiencing what I do every single night that I go stargazing, and that I'm here with the Star Fam here online as well. Like, they felt it, that night. And they still, I mean, it's been a few years now, it's been quite a few years, but they still mention it all the time, and just how amazing that night was. So just incredible. So meteor showers can be life changing, and they're just so amazing. So make sure to make plans. Make sure to go out there and bring a loved one with you, because even if they don't feel like they're gonna love stargazing, or they don't think they're gonna like it, just bring them anyway. They will still have the most wonderful time.
I've never had a single time in my gosh, I don't even know, like probably 20 plus years of dedicated night sky viewing, where I brought someone out with me and they went home disappointed or sad. Like, not a single time,
Exactly.
where they're like, "Oh man,
Exactly.
that was wildly disappointing. Why'd you waste my time?" You know,
Hmm.
never happens.
Absolutely. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there who are asked to do something like this. And I obviously know our chat right now is mostly biased. We're all stargazers here in the chat. But I feel like the general public, if they're asked, "Would you like to go stargazing with me?" Most of them might double think it. You know what I mean? They might be like, "Do I really want to go out there somewhere in the pitch black with some random person I don't know as well as I should?" It's like, take that chance. I mean, obviously, if you got to know them at least a little bit well. We don't need any. But seriously, like, I feel like most of the public would second guess that, and I feel like we shouldn't. Life is short, and you got to go out there and experience it and find something you love, whether it be stargazing or something else. Take those chances. Take those sleepless nights and just do it. Just go. Just say yes. Just say yes.
Guys, I want to try taking a step back, and maybe I can try to explain what a meteor shower is like for people who have never seen one. Because it's like once you get it, then you're like, okay, everything he says, it makes sense. Like, I'm with you. But if you've never actually went out and watched a shower, I want you to listen really close. Okay, I
Ooh.
I put meteor showers up there with holiday events, big ones like Christmas. Perseids, I consider the Perseid meteor shower, which is happening next week. I consider that right up there with Christmas and Easter, or think of any major holiday. It's kind of like 4th of July, but instead of spending a lot of money on fireworks, you get free ones from the universe. And no matter what I say, you truly won't really feel how exciting it is until you're sitting there with your phone away from your eyes and you're laying up and you see one shoot across the sky. It is absolutely breathtaking. And I think that's the reason why, Chris, you're explaining this so much with conviction. It's because it's life changing. And yeah, here's your call to action. If you've never seen one before, if there's any opportunity for you to finally go see one, do it next week because it is the best meteor shower, one of the best of the year. And what's up to my homie Stargazer Astro?
Dude, what's up, Elliot? Dude, that's really quick.
Podcast veteran. Yeah.
Dude, this is a throwback to episode 6 of the show. We had Elliot, Stargazer Astro on the show.
Oh my goodness.
Great
What
episode. Good to see you, man. Episode
Welcome
6.
in.
Wow.
Yo, Jackson here too. Big fan of your work, dude.
Let's go. Let's
Dude,
go.
Chat be popping.
Yeah. So yeah, go out and look up next week, y'all.
Absolutely. And this entire week too, because they have begun. I've seen countless videos and reports of it. They're out there right now. Like while we're streaming, if you have clear skies, yes, the moon is a little bright. Yes, you may not be able to see 100% of them, but I can nearly guarantee that you'll see at least a few, and that's all you need to make your entire night. You don't need to be out there for 7 hours, you know? Yeah.
Well, while you were out seeing the Tau Hercules as well, you also caught some gorgeous milk, some Milky Way.
Yes.
I would love to show the shots that you brought. Oh, there's another meteor.
So this one is from the Perseids. So back when I was doing all these media stuff, this is one of those front page photos. Like this was it. So this is one of the most beautiful meteors I caught in photos. So I wanted to share that tonight because I feel like I don't really share that side of my work that much. And while we're live streaming the sky, it's tough to share photos because it covers so much of the entire image, like the whole video. So that was during the Perseids. So there's a lot of those out there throughout the entire night, massive fireballs. And to be honest with you, I think this was the last time, and I don't remember the exact year. I'd have to look at the actual file, but I think this was the last time that we actually did have a new moon on the Perseids as well. And it was crazy. I saw hundreds of meteors that night. This was the largest one that my camera captured, but I saw ones that were 10 times larger than this, just slightly out of frame. Of course, that's how it works. You know, that's how it works.
Dang. It's like a drop of milk falling right into the cup, bro. Straight out of the Big Dipper and into the Milky Way.
There's so many colors too. Like it starts out as green, but then kind of ends at like a little bit of purple and red. It's like, man, so many different phases in that meteor, and it's definitely one of my favorite photos that I've ever captured, and definitely one of the ones that made its rounds on the internet as well.
I'm really curious.
Yes.
Go on, Nick.
I was gonna say, like, here's one more photo just to squeeze that in, just so you guys can take a look at this while Tan, you ask your question.
Yeah, I love those colors here. So meteor showers, I would say that they're your bread and butter during really big showers, such as the Perseids or the Geminids. What is do you have any kind of like way to mentally prepare yourself? I'd imagine you stream much longer, or you're kind of a little bit more worked up versus a minor meteor shower.
It's just so exciting to stream, so I don't even put any thought into it because it's like the sunset can't come soon enough when those nights happen. Like the sun, if I could push the sun down faster, I would, because there's just so much hype behind it, because you know that when you go live that night, everyone is going to witness something incredible. Like it's always going to happen, whether we see 10 or 200. Those 10 are going to be stunning, and I just get so excited. But there is a different mindset from going out there and capturing it with photography and when I stream. It was two completely different things, because I'm going to share a little bit of insight on photographing a shower versus live streaming it to you all. So photographing a shower is completely different. With that, you have to pick out a spot in the sky that you hope and you pray that you capture a meteor streaking through. That milk shot that you saw right there, that's not the radiant. Like that's just the photo that I had in mind that I wanted a meteor to streak through. And I missed probably 50 larger ones behind me because that wasn't the most photographic spot in my sky. So you have to pick what you want in that photo, and then you just have to have your fingers crossed that it actually does streak through it. Now, with our live streams, we just point it anywhere we want and hope to capture something cool. But with photography, you have to always think of what's the most beautiful spot and what's the most beautiful photo, and then let's sprinkle in a meteor there to get the best one possible. And that's what happened with that Tau Hercules too, because I got all the dunes. Like, I was ready to capture something incredible happening over it.
I really appreciate that that mindset. I think a very popular I don't know, style, if you will, is photographers will tend to kind of point at the radiant point, maybe with a wider lens. And what they'll
Right.
do is they'll kind of catch all the meteors happening, and then they'll composite them into a final photo, which is really
Right.
cool. But I also like kind of what you're doing here, and it's not necessarily breaking the rules, but it's like, hey, let's try something different. Maybe I can still get a really cool shot, and if I happen to catch a meteor, it's just the cherry on top. It makes it even
Right.
more special.
I just hope for one big one. Like, I've seen those compilations, those composites, and they kind of tweak the meteors a little bit to look like they're all coming from one spot, even though 99% of them probably didn't streak that way. But like, my thing is just one shot. Like, I don't do much stacking. I don't do much composites. I just want the best photo possible, raw, edit it just slightly to be the most beautiful I can out of a raw file, and just send it. Like, I'm not much into composites or like really get as many meteors as possible. I just need one good one, just one really good one. I'm set with the composition that I want.
Very nice. Follow-up question. Do you have a certain spot in mind for this year, for next week?
Most likely just going to be doing it from my normal spot. I did try to get in. There is a local science center, but they are already doing their own. I mean, it is the darkest skies in the entire New Jersey. Like, it is dark, dark. So they're like, oh, we already have a college doing a stargazing event, and we don't want to have you live streaming while that person's putting on a, show. Even though I wouldn't bother anybody, I would just be streaming with my computer. But
Mhm.
unfortunately, that did get denied. But that's what I was going for. That's what I was going for.
Ah,
But probably just normal streams, no special spots, unless we get a bunch of clear skies. Then I'm gonna go out there and just record and see what I can get like as good as possible, and then share it later, and then have one night of nonstop streams.
Chris, how often do you put yourself in your compositions?
Um,
good
more
question.
often than I share. More often than I share.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you knew that. I don't know how did you know that?
No, I don't know. I'm just curious. I think we all do it, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? Like, it's one of those things where, it's fun to kind of be a part of your own work sometimes. I was just legitimately curious. I'm like, oh yeah, like, how often are you in your own shots? Do you stand in front of it and
All the
be
time.
part of your work? Mm-hmm.
But in my mentality behind it is not I want to be involved in this photo. Like, I want to show that I was involved in that night, and if I'm in that photo, it mentally brings me back to that night. If I'm just looking at a photo,
Mm.
yes, it's cool, but if I'm standing there, I remember that exact moment. And that's, I always try to, no matter what I'm doing. And that could be for lightning, anything. I like to take a photo of myself there because it just grounds me when I'm looking back at these photos and be like, whoa, that was a really good night. Like, I remember that moment right there.
Man, I love taking photos like selfies with Milky Way, especially with friends. It almost becomes a challenge on who can stand the most still. Because if you guys aren't familiar with doing night sky photography, you essentially have to leave your camera open for a little bit longer. So let's say you're taking a photo with Milky Way. It's you don't just stand there and then hit the camera button and then click. It's done. You usually have to wait about, let's say, like 10 to 15 seconds, which means any bit of movement will show up in your photos. So usually it's like, all right, guys, you ready? And then you have a little remote. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold on. We got 5 seconds left. And you do your best to not move until you hear that click, which is kind of telling you, okay, the camera's done. All right, we're good. And then like you go and check your photo, and usually, it's comes out. Sometimes it's a little blurry. You're like, oh man, I sneezed or I moved. But that little challenge is so fun to me. It's like a mini game under a night sky adventure.
It is.
A little side story. I just
Yeah.
did it for fun for 2 years. I wrote on, listen, Facebook was a huge thing for me. All right. It just was like, that was everyone's got their own social media platform that they just had a little bit of a following on. Maybe it was a couple hundred people, but that's all you needed, you know? I ran for 2 years just for fun, not for profit. I would do night sky photography, like portraits of families, kids, and I would bring them out there, and I would explain all of this to them, like, listen, this is not gonna be your normal photography session. Like, there's gonna be some motion to it, and if you don't stay still for that time, we're gonna look a little bit like ghosts. But I can guarantee that if we spend enough time with it, there's one photo that you're all gonna stand still enough to where you can actually get something that you'll never forget. So I did that for 2 years. It was really cool. I wish I had some loaded up ready to share with you all, because it was cool. It was really, really cool and so much fun.
It's like a little Milky Way 101 masterclass. It's an art.
But
Yeah.
but now that I have the A7S and some fast lenses, I mean, I can get it down to 2 seconds and get a perfectly noise-free photo. Like back then with the 1DX, I was shooting 25 seconds with ISO 1200. It's like, okay, I can't get you to sit still for 25 seconds, but maybe for four, maybe we won't blink for that four,
Yeah.
It's crazy what
Well,
you can do.
mm-hmm. So, Chris, I kind of want to jump up a little bit here and kind of
Sure.
talk about maybe the content creation side of doing your streams. I know you're always wanting to kind of improve them, and you're always working on something. You've been doing this for quite a while now. Where do you see yourself, let's say, in the next even just 2 years of doing stargazing streams? What does that look like?
That is a really good question, and there's one thing that I struggle with so hard that I'm trying to fix, but it's difficult. Like I can put on a show on a live stream. I can do my best not to stutter. I can upgrade the quality. I can put on these amazing displays, but I'm very bad at making like I'm good at making videos, but like me being in the videos, promoting what I'm doing, and I'm just not very good at that. Like making these promos, making these content videos. Like let's for example just say, because I know someone who's very good at it is Nate, like Sunshine Nate. Like he's always making these videos, he's getting in front of the camera, he's showing his telescopes, he's putting himself out there just as much as what he's showing. And I feel like for me that's kind of tough for videos, like not so much on live stream, but for videos there's just something about it. I feel like I'll do a script and I just can't nail it. Like I just can't get it right, and I don't know if that's just myself in my head or if that's, I don't know. Like, and the ideas for videos don't cut. Like for videos, if I create of the sky, I can do. But if as soon as I add myself to it, then I'm like, now I don't know how to do all of this. Like I feel like that part of the content creation is very tough for me. Live streams, easy. Actual videos of like me like promoting something or trying to teach something is just kind of difficult. So I'm always working on that, and hopefully I can break that barrier soon, and maybe completely transform my page into not only a live stream but something very educational and something with a little bit more with my face on it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That sounds like every content creator that I can think of. It's really tough. Some people can just naturally put themselves out there. They can go off the riff, record once, not do any double takes, or not have to revise anything, not have to fix their hair, and they can just send it.
Yeah.
I'm one of those content creators where a lot of people won't notice because I'll send out a polished video or somewhat decent video, right? And then nobody will realize that took me maybe about 6 tries because I kept on stuttering or I didn't pronounce a word correctly. There is this, I don't know, this drive to like be perfect. And I guess my only advice is, and this is to anyone, is the more you do it, just like with anything else, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
So maybe just make those videos and
We'll
cringe at
see.
it
We'll
until it
see.
gets
I mean,
better.
it's gonna be cringy. It is gonna be cringy. Like I have so many videos I've created that just sit in the drafts because I'm like, you know what, this ain't it. And obviously during meteor showers, like I try like to just put on a short, teaser of what's to come, but it's like I don't know, that part of it's really tough for me, and I'm looking to improve that in the future for sure.
Real quick, I'm gonna put the spotlight on you, Nick, because I feel like you, whenever I think of you and I think of structuring videos and being able to articulate, you do a really, really good job at doing
I
that.
agree. I
Seriously.
agree. I agree.
So let us pick your brain. Like, what are some tips for us content creators who need to get a video out and just do it and without being too like overwhelmed?
You know, it's funny because I also feel like I'm a little bit of a charlatan. Like I feel like, you know, I've had videos where I have done like 48 takes because I just can't get it exactly how I want it. But then there's other times where it just comes right out, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do a second take because it feels wrong to do it right on the first take, you know? Like, and sometimes that's the reality. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, if you're shooting or recording yourself, you know, you have to just believe in the message that you're talking about. And if you do, it's internalized. Like, it's something that you aren't thinking about. It's just something you believe. It's a part of you. Um, and a lot of times when I'm like talking about space, I'm talking about myself because I feel so connected to the subject matter that I'm communicating, that, you know, it's just emanating. So something, it just comes right out. And I just lean into that and try not to be afraid of like who I am, and let my own personality be the conduit. My vocal cords be the conduit of just another part of me coming out in the form of vibrations in the air, which is hitting a microphone, you know, and then being turned into a signal, electrical signal, then turned into a recording, then turned into a message that someone hears. You know, just lean into yourself. Forget the lens that's in front of you. Don't worry about all the equipment and the cameras and the fear that comes into it. It's just yeah, allow yourself to be a part of your own message. Believe it, understand your why, and let it carry you through to the finish line. You know, try not to panic. It's really the
Saying
best
that,
advice
I
I
have a
can
good
give.
question for you. I have a good
Uh-huh.
question for you.
Yeah.
I sometimes get like that, and the things do flow, but then how do you stop it from becoming a rant? Like, just not a bad
Mm,
rant, just like I get so excited that I feel like, to me, it sounds like I'm getting everything across fine, and then for everyone else, I feel like it's just too much to take in, and it doesn't flow. You know what I mean?
yep.
How do you cut that down to be your vision, but not too much? You know what I mean? Like, just enough to get your point across, but also like, I don't know how to put it. Like it's not a ramble either.
I absolutely identify with what you're saying, Chris, because I am 100% a rambler, for sure. And I mean, I did a YouTube video earlier this year where I remember I was like, this will be a short 5-minute video tops. There's no way. And I think I recorded 45 minutes of me talking.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not kidding. If you guys watch it, it's the one where I did the video about the Pokemon cards. Like, I had space Pokemon cards on my channel. I just got so passionately excited about what I was rambling on about that it just went going. And then you're stuck with this giant thing, and you're like,
Right.
I have to trim this so that people watch it. They're not going to watch all this. It
Right.
has to be 5 minutes instead of 45. But I love what I said. I love
Right.
everything that I talked about. Surely people
Exactly.
want to see this tiny glimpse of my brain, you know, that's now a video. And you just have to realize that that's not the case. I want to hear
Right.
myself talk, but not everyone else wants to hear me talk. So it's like,
Like, I feel
if
like I
my
get my points across, you know? Like, I feel like hey, that's pretty good. And then I'll get some comments and like, just get with it, bro. I'm like, oh, okay.
did I share this? I mean, I don't know if it was on the episode with you, Chris, or if it was on a different one. I did a TikTok where I was out in the field doing an International Space Station solar transit. So I was out and I set up a camera and I recorded myself capturing it. It was a success. It was a great video. And I did like a 4-minute explanation of how I did the shot before I showed the result. I got
Right.
equal amounts of comments from people, one side of the pool, and the video actually went semi-viral. It kind of blew up and got a lot of traction. So there was a lot of comments on it. Half of the people were like, dude, put the fries in the bag, get to the point. Like, just show us the darn picture. And the
Right.
other half of the comments were, I'm so glad you gave me all the details because I was so curious how you did it and your process for how you got to the result. And it was so satisfying to see the result at the end.
Right.
It's like,
Mm,
what do you want? I was
Yeah.
like, what do you people want? Like, how do you handle it?
Right.
So, I say that's why I say lean into yourself, because you're always going to rub people the wrong way by talking too much, and you're always
Right.
going to be helpful by talking too much. So,
Right. Exactly.
what are you most comfortable with? I tend to be the guy who's like, oh, I'll just talk a little bit more. It's probably helpful for somebody to hear all the details and all the steps and all the backstory.
Right.
I'd rather do that than miss my chance to share my experience because someone was inconvenienced by my rambling, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Maybe this is a hot take, but the short version is, Chris, I think you should just do the videos where you be yourself. And if that means rambling, then that's
Yeah.
okay. People who support you, people who are interested are going to watch it. And then
Yeah.
maybe you can repurpose those into short form footage for people who are like goldfish and they just need to see something immediately. But
Right.
that way, it's always so tough to kind of like limit yourself. You're like, oh, I've set these bumpers and like I have to do this to appease a certain kind of group. And yes, maybe you could argue there's a little bit that happens, but in a nutshell, be yourself, man. If that means you're super excited about something, you're gonna find someone else who is going to appreciate how excited you are, and then that's
Yeah.
you. Like I would want to only see that. I wouldn't want you to hold back.
I feel like that's where I mess up is when I try to just make it into a super short video. You know what I mean? It's like if it's either rambling, I don't stutter a single time, but I may repeat things 6 times, or I try to shorten it and then I cannot remember a script at all. So I appreciate all the advice. That was a very good conversation that I was not expecting tonight. So I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah, don't give me the censored version of Jersey Starman. I want to see
Yeah,
the
man.
full shebang.
What do you think, chat? Do you guys want to see full uncensored Jersey Starman, or do you want AI scripted 20-second Jersey Starman? Let us know. Oh my God! Hold on, look at this.
Hey.
Thank you, Beavis. I love you.
Beavis.
Hey,
Is it the Beavis?
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine. Thank you, Beavis. Thanks for being here.
Nice.
Thanks for supporting. I do appreciate you so much.
Dude, thank you so much for dropping the super in the chat. $5. We
appreciate
appreciate that so much.
Look at this. We want all the hype. Joe.
It's hype. It's hype, Joe. It's hype.
Mhm.
But I gotta find a balance. I have to find a balance. That's for sure.
The people have spoken.
Uncensored. All right. All right. I feel like that is what my just profile account, just everything needs is more videos. More videos. Live
an
streams, I
archive.
feel like we got live streams down pat. We can put on a show. But the videos, I feel like that's what will take it to the next level.
For this one, yeah, genuine Jersey Starman version. It says so. You need to do like the Taylor Swift. You need to make videos.
All right. All right. Yeah,
you need to have the short one, and then you'll have, Tal Hercules meteor shower Chris's version. It's got to be the the Taylor Swift Taylor's version edition, so that people know what they're getting.
Right. I agree. I'm going to work on it. We got a lot of things coming up this month. Never know. Maybe I'll post some videos next week for the Perseus. We'll get some high quality videos out there with some rambling.
I just want to add one last thing here because I think it's just so important that people realize this is such a common struggle. And whether you consider yourself a content creator, you post daily, you post weekly, or you post every once in a while, we all go through the same thing where we're like, are people going to like this? Like, I like this. And then we post it and we immediately look at the views. Like, oh man, I only get 7 views, or, oh, this one did really well. It is a trap, y'all. And I just feel like, obviously I'm not like a super massive creator, but for people like us, Nick and I, we've done this for so long. This is such a normal thing that we all deal with. And sometimes it's just, it's okay to just kind of like, I don't know, be stuck in some of these things. Like I'm still struggling. I feel like I hit a wall with my account, and people may not notice that. They'll see me like, oh man, he's got 1 million followers on TikTok. He's figured it out. And behind the scenes, I'm like, dude, I'm on YouTube. Like, do I need to sign up for a course? Like I'm struggling. you know, and we all have it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, guys, like, post stuff that you really enjoy, and eventually you'll find a way to do it. Okay, you'll kind of figure out your style, and you'll only get there if you actually post. If you sit there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till I have this new camera, this new lighting, or this new audio, or I have until I figure out how to speak or communicate better," you'll never get there. So post those videos, and then eventually you'll figure it out. Content creation 101.
All very good advice. All very good advice. Very, very
Nick
good advice.
only
I'm gonna take it
rants.
too. I'm taking it too.
Shout out to my buddy
love-
Nathan in the chat. He says Nick only rants, dude. I mean, if anyone knows, it's you. I've literally known Nathan since like the day I was born. So, like,
Oh, you guys got history. Nathan,
Yep.
I appreciate the Nick only rants. I hear him quite a bit. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the last, I don't know, year, two.
and every hour on the 20-hour
Every Monday.
drive down to Houston.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like, shut this guy up. Throw him out the window. I'll start driving. Oh my goodness.
Well, cool.
gracious.
We just had a mini little content creation mastermind. Let's
Love
get
it.
back to the stargazing.
All right.
what
Story
else is new?
number
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Bring it
So
on.
the second event for this month is obviously the solar eclipse, right? I wanted to share a little bit of a story. One of my best interactions with the sun, and something that, you know, changed the course of my career, of my work, of literally everything. Like this had such a major impact on me and where I am today. So let's get back to it. I'm going to bring you guys all back to 2015. We're going back, all right? We are going back. And Jack in here is honestly the inspiration of why I did all of this, because if you guys aren't aware, there's a major astronomy photographer of the year competition. Have either of you heard of that? Does that ring any bells? Astronomy photographer of the year.
Ooh, yes. Mhm.
It's a major competition worldwide. And this is not an amateur astronomy photographer of the year competition. This is show your best. Give it your all. And we're going to put this in a panel of judges. And they're going to decide 11 people out of 4,000 entries. Like literally thousands of entries. Now, I believe, I could be very wrong, but I think it was either 2013 or 2014. Jack got the cover. He went out there and captured just an insane, beautiful image and captured the cover of this actual, like, this it's a hard book. Like it's
Oh,
official.
wow.
Like, yeah,
Wow.
it's not like a magazine. This is a full on.
I gotta see it. Let me see if I
You get your photo in an exhibition in Royal Greenwich Observatory in London. Like it is all out, like just the coolest thing. So in 2015, for that competition, I think technically the end of 2014 into 15, because I needed to capture the image within that year, right? So I went out and I thought, what can I do that is gonna just basically compare to all of these, you know, these not sweats, but you know what I mean? Like these are all out
sweats.
$20,000 equipment, like just the best of the best. Like there is no price, there is no limits to them. You know what I mean? Like they're giving it their all. How can I compare living at the Jersey Shore, and how do I make my way into the ranks of actually getting selected as a winner, right? I sat down and I thought about this really, really hard. I felt like I was a pretty good photographer at the time, but my work wasn't that good. Like I'm not going to compare with people from all around the world, because I'm just not. Like the Jersey Shore is beautiful, but I can't compare with Spain or anywhere else. Like there's more beautiful places in this world than the Jersey Shore. So I had to come up with an idea. I had to dive deep to come up with something that would not only win, but also be inspirational for all of those out there who don't have $20,000 equipment, like, or more, or like some of the equipment gets crazy. So and this is gonna be a nice throwback. You know, have you guys remember all the forums? Like I'm talking like actual forums from the early 2000s, right? Like I'm talking, you got your threads. Before threads were on Instagram, they had real threads to where you just had all these people in these forums. And I saw this idea. I was like, this is it. That idea was to create your own camera to capture the sun's motion across the sky from sunrise to sunset. And every day that you would leave this camera out there, it would record that sun's arc from sunrise to sunset. And at that moment, I knew it. Now, I'm not the first one to do it, but I'm the first one to maybe do it at this level and put it out there to the masses, right? Because there was no one else in the competition who've done this before. I checked. No one else has done it. Let's be the first one to get out there and do it. So I went out there. I created 16, because it was more than 15 because 15 didn't feel right. It was 16 cameras. And I'm not sure if you can show that photo that I have of these little canisters.
Yeah.
There it is. I created these I always have a problem pronouncing it. It's solargraphy. So you make your own cameras out of 35 millimeter film canisters. You literally just put a little piece of Coca-Cola can on there. You poke a hole in it and you put some light sensitive photo paper. What you can't see behind that electrical tape is I have physically screwed these cameras into that tree so that way passersby couldn't actually take them off the tree. Now, these cameras had to stay out there for that entire time. And at this point, I had a goal of 6 months. I wanted to leave this camera out there for 6 entire months to capture the sun's motion across the sky. At the end of that 6 months, I would go collect all these cameras and see what I caught. Well, to my surprise, when I went back after literally 6 months, only one survived from being tampered with. Just one. And this one wasn't even on the tree. It was on the ground. So maybe 1 or 2 days before I actually got this camera, it was on the ground. And thankfully, the actual light hole, like the aperture, was pointed down into the sand, deep into the sand. So it didn't actually interfere with anything. So I brought it home, I submitted it, and that was it, right? I was like, you know what? I think that's pretty good. If we could pull up that photo real quick of the full 6-month arc, it was there. It is. That is the photo that I created after 6 months of leaving that camera out there. I'll tell you how much restraint I had to not go and grab that camera earlier. It took everything because every day I thought, I wonder what it looks like today. I wonder how many days was here. And there's so much information in this small camera that I created with my own hands. Like, this isn't electrical. This is all just analog. Like, it's just my own personal camera that I created. And you all can go out there and create as well. Each line that is doesn't look like the sun, like the bright line, is going to be a cloudy day or a day that had some clouds and then cleared up. Like, each individual day you can actually see. I know it kind of gets a little bit blurred, so you can't see all of those days, but you can see a large majority of them, like right there in the middle of the arc. That was a really cloudy stretch in that 6 months. So that was the photo, and I submitted it. I'm like, I felt pretty good. I felt like it had some good chances, but you know, I didn't know. I don't think I could win, but I put in my best work, and it showed that anyone can go out there and create beautiful images of the night sky with literally $15 of equipment. Literally $10, $15. That's all it takes. And you all can go out there and create these too. And I submitted it, and I didn't hear anything back for a while. And then I get the message. Now, they kind of have these into 2 separate phases. So you can be shortlisted, which means, hey, we really like your photo. It's made it, but we're not going to tell you if you won or anything. And I got the shortlisted email. I'm like, whoa, this is it. Now, I don't know how many were shortlisted that year, but I can tell you that it goes down from maybe thousands to hundreds or even 100. I don't know how many were selected that year, but it dwindled down. Like, I actually did it. You know, like, we did something cool. And then I got a message from Royal Greenwich and said, we are inviting you to the actual event. I'm thinking, well, there's no way, like, I don't have the funds to go out there to London, and there's no way that I actually won anything, right? Like, there's no way. Like, in my head, there's no way I won. And in 2015, I ended up taking 3rd place, one of 11 photographers that year out of thousands. And I took 3rd place in the sun category with that photo. And not only that, but even cooler was that all 3 judges made comments on my photo saying that this is taking us back to the roots of astronomy. This is what astronomy is all about. Not to go out there and use fancy equipment, but to innovate and just share something that is just raw. Like, this is just you created it yourself. You know what I mean? Like it was just the coolest thing. And then a few years later, it ended up getting selected of the best of, I think it was 10 years of the competition. And then I ended up being in this huge, magnificent exhibition, and just the coolest experience. And I hope that that story not only showed that you guys can go out there and create some incredible things. I know that the number one thing I get asked in my stream, so what camera are you using? What camera can I use to go out there and create beautiful images of the night sky and video and telescopes? What telescopes are you using? What? And unfortunately, it's a hard question to answer because all of this stuff costs a lot of money. You know, it costs a lot of money, and it's hard to say to these people who are honestly just so interested in forwarding their hobby and their love for the sky to say, actually, you need $1,000 to get started. It's the worst feeling in the world. But with that photo, I could say that each and every one of you could go out there and buy the equipment for $10, make it yourself, and create something that you could literally hang on your wall, and no one else would have the same image. Literally, no one else would have that image. So definitely a very important part of my life and my journey underneath the night sky, and what just the coolest experience, just the coolest.
Becca Wow in our chat, or one of our mods says, okay, now repeat all of that again so you can post it as your own video.
Yes, I agree.
Listen, the live streams are easy, the videos are tough, you know. The
Just
videos
clip this.
are
Just clip it. We'll help you out. We'll send you the
tough.
clip.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You mentioned
Take
the exhibit. Do you want to show those photos of
Yes,
it being
please.
featured? All right, here we come.
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Here we go.
And there it is, bottom
Yo.
left. And this was part of the best of. So I don't know how, I think it was the best of 10 years, honestly, like 10 years of the competition. And there I am in the middle of London at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. At not even just the competition, but the best of in I believe it was 10 years. Yeah, I could be wrong on that. But yeah, 10 years.
What a cool display. It's so
Mhm.
tasteful and, you know, unique, and just the layout and the spread and the diversity of each of these images. You know, I can see some sunspots at the far end. You know, you get some like coronasphere, you get all kinds of weird different variations, and yours absolutely stands out uniquely and iconically as its own style, not just in the
Exactly.
color, but it just in the approach, you know. And so everything you said, everything you shared, you know, the judges 100% knew what they were doing when they picked you for this.
And
That's
take a
gotta
second
feel-
to look at all the other photos really quick.
Oh, sorry.
Just
Hang on.
1 second. And as professionals in your craft, and there's so many in the chat as well, look at what all of those are. We're using hydrogen alpha, crazy filters on it. Who knows what kind of camera, right? Like I could safely say that all of those cameras that use for all the other ones are just like unimaginably expensive. And then you've got mine down there in the bottom left, and it feels special because it was made with, well, at the time I made it for $5, a camera. So the paper is literally $15 for 40 like a stack of 40 paper, and you can make as unlimited cameras with it. But there it is for $5, and just with a little bit of time and patience, there it is. You know, there it is. And
That's
I made
gotta
the back
feel so
cover as
good.
well. I made the back cover. You know, my photo was on the back. You know, I didn't get on the front like Jack in here, but I did get to the back cover. You know, I was on the back. So we'll
Dude,
take
that's that's better than first place, I think. That's so cool. You made it on the back.
I feel like they knew it had first place potential of the entire competition, but it's like you see the images on that board. Like you see the time and the dedication that they also put in. And I feel like they're like, you know what? This is one of the coolest things I could ever see, but also I can't give it first place. You know, like
I mean, 6
there are
months.
others. I mean, this is like I said, this isn't an amateur photographer of the year. It's the best. Like there is no, it's literally just the best, and so many cool stories with that. But it's definitely one of my biggest regrets is not going out to the award ceremony, because I didn't think I won, and they didn't tell me I won before I actually got the message. They're like, I thought I was just being invited. So I'm like, I should have gone out and done it. I should have. It would have been but doesn't take away the success of it, obviously. But definitely one of my biggest regrets in life is not going out to London and actually being there. But that's also very expensive. It wasn't
Yeah.
just like not time, but also that's a lot of money to fly all the way out to London and halfway across the world. And yeah,
You know what you need to do is you need to set up a trail cam near the next time you set up any of these little canisters so that you can capture any motion near it so you can see who's messing with your stuff.
I
So
know.
and
I
you can find
know.
it, and it's going to be a seagull, you know, like in Finding Nemo. It's like mine, 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 mine. It's just pecking it off. You know, you're gonna
Yeah.
find out who the culprits are.
I mean, I did put a little like laminated letter underneath of it saying like this is a science experiment, please don't touch it. But not there was only one left and it was on the ground. Like someone even messed with that one. But I guess that's just what like that's what happens when you're doing something in a public place, you know, like in order to get the perfect angle of the sunrise and sunset, I had to position it on a beach that had views of both. You know what I mean? I couldn't just do one section. I had to do both. So yeah, but was worth it. The final one had the full arc, like literally maybe days before, you know, days before.
So
like
cool.
Crazy.
I like that you said when you can see the arc. I'm gonna pull the photo one more time just so people can see
of
it.
course.
The final image here. So you mentioned the like darker spots in the lines being perhaps cloudy days or like a whole
Right.
stretch of cloudy days. This is, of course, a measurement of the sun, but in a way, it's also a weather record. You know, which is I just
Exactly.
that just sticks out so much to me that you know that it's a multifaceted science experiment and a science documentation that you know you could interpret all sorts of data from this if you really looked at it closely, and I just think that's so cool.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it kind of reminds me of those like pixel stretch photos. That's been like a popular like photo editing effect that I've been seeing. Do any of you guys know what I'm talking about?
I do. I do.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but
It went around a lot during Artemis with pulling Artemis and the rockets
oh,
and
that's
all.
so cool.
Like, that
Yeah.
like the pixel stretching, I saw that a lot there.
It's cool though. It's like most photos are I don't know, it takes about a second, right, to take, and then for astro anywhere from 20 seconds to maybe like 3 to 5 minutes if you're on like the advanced level. But that photo, that one single image took 6 months. And
Yeah.
I really appreciate you sharing that story because one, not only does it serve as an inspiration to a lot of people, but I think two, there's a really important message here that I just see so often in not just only astronomy communities, but any kind of hobby community, is that people feel like you have to, invest in a certain kind of camera or whatever it is, or you have to spend a certain amount of money. And that for a lot of people will just be the biggest obstacle. And just imagine you are the next big photographer, and you never get there because you don't have the budget or you don't have the means to get whatever tools it is, so you never try. So I don't know. I just think that's a really incredible story, and I kind of want to reinstate what some of the chat were saying earlier. You need to make that video. You need to make that. I photographed
will
the sun for
try.
6 months. No. You will,
I
and
will
we're gonna hold you
try.
to it, right, guys?
I will
We're gonna
try.
hold you to it.
Sound
Can
off
I
in the
show
chat.
one more photo? Can I show everyone what it looked like out of the camera? Well, this isn't
yeah.
this image, but it's this is what it looks like when it comes out of the camera. Like there's not a whole lot of editing, but that's what it looks like. The sun literally burns itself into the photo paper and it becomes a negative. Like that is literally captured from just a hole in a tiny little 35 millimeter film canister, and then the sun literally burns itself into that image, and then you invert it. So then that way you actually can get some color and everything that goes along with it. So we have one more photo that just shows the final image of this one. And there it is. So that's inverted. And
That's
you can actually
cool.
see that I got a lot better over the years. You know, this one was just taken a few years ago. And you can actually see the barn and the trees and the farm. And like you can get pretty creative. And this was 2 weeks. So we had 2 days of full clouds that week. And you can see it very clearly there. Each streak is a little bit more defined, if you will.
Mm. That's so cool. I love
I
it.
love
Like
this
you see
here.
the house there off the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
and the trees. Yeah, yeah.
A
little
lot better. A
foreground.
lot better.
Very cool.
Really quick shout out to you, Jack, also for dropping in a $10 super for supporting
Thank
the
you,
show.
Jack.
Yeah, thank you
You're
so
the
much.
best.
W's in chat for Jack. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
If I can make a small shout out really quickly,
Please
just a
do.
really small one.
Yeah, you got the floor, man.
Jack has been a good friend of mine for many, many years. We got started very close to each other, and he has actually spent years creating his own stargazing app. But this one is centered only around mainly photographing the Milky Way and helping people get out there and to explore the Milky Way with their own eyes, with their own cameras, with their phones. And this app has everything. It's got exactly when it's going to rise. It has weather forecasts. It has even a light pollution map. And to be honest with you, it even has a light pollution map that called out my secret spot. So it's good. The tech that's in it, it called out my secret spot. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we take this one off, like it called out. So it's awesome. And it's called Milky Way Tonight on the App Store as well as the Android Play
Milky
Store.
Way Tonight?
So Milky Way Tonight. He has put so much love and dedication into this app, and I just want to feel right without telling everyone here because there's so many out there that are looking to get a good view of the milk, especially we got the milk gang in here, of course, there's so many people out there who have never seen the Milky Way before who want to, and that app is such a great resource, and it is brand new. So be sure to check it out.
Real quick, if I can add to that shout out, it's $7.99 with a lifetime license. I just want to thank you for doing that because I don't get me started, but I'm so fed up with these subscriptions. Guys, we all probably are losing count of how many subs we have. So thank you so much for that. Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like photo
Thank you
pills.
very
That was a
much,
one-time
guys. I
purchase.
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Here. Thank you, everybody. Robert. I mean,
Robert.
there's so many people dropping jewels in the chat. Gloria, I think I may have missed a few. Sorry. You guys, thank you for the support coming in tonight.
Seriously.
It means so much. My gosh. We hope you guys are enjoying this episode 99 of the Galactic Window Space podcast. We know there's so many of you here showing up to support Chris. We love that. You are always all welcome here on our show, no matter what week it is. Thank you so much for your time. Just to give us a little come up for air for a second. Next week is our 100th episode of the podcast, and we're so excited to show you guys the episode that we shot down in Houston a couple weeks ago, touring Space Center Houston and talking to our friend Herb Baker, who worked at NASA for 5 decades. It's going to be phenomenal. Please show up next week. So if you like tonight, you're going to like next week. So hope to see you all there in the live chat as we premiere our 100th episode and the final episode of season 3. Thank you guys so much.
That's right. This is
And
going
I'll
to
be
be our
here in the chat too. I'll be here. So come out, hang out with all of us here in the chat. It will be a good time. And what a way to end season 3. And man, so incredibly proud of you guys, how far you've come and how much time and dedication that you guys have put into this podcast. It is something else. And I've been so grateful to be involved, not once, but twice now as a special guest. And thank you very much for allowing me to be here with you all.
It's an honor to have you on here.
The honor is ours, Chris.
Mhm.
You're a blessing to us for sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, people just got to listen to Nick and I ramble about some whatever topic is happening.
Taco Bell and spam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let's open up the floor. Let's as we start winding down the episode here, let's do a Q&A. So this is your chance to ask questions for Chris. Real quick, I just want to give another shout out to all of you guys who are new here. Nick and I have been streaming every Monday nights for the past for a long time. And like we were saying earlier, next Monday is going to be our episode 100, but it's also going to mark the end of season 3. Now, we aren't completely over. Nick and I are going to take a little break. We're going to focus on revamping season 4. And of course, we'll keep you guys tuned in on what that looks like whenever we're ready. But just know that you have tons of episodes you can catch in the meantime. We had really, really awesome guests like Sleeping at Last. I don't know how we managed that, but we had Sleeping at Last. We had Ryan O'Neill open for us for season 3. Tons of guests. We had Sarah Matthews on again. I'm drawing blanks here, but we've had so many cool people.
Jenny Geeks Out. Jenny Civi was on the show.
That's
We had
right.
Justin Anderson, High Hopes Aurora on the show.
Dustin McGrew.
Dustin McGrew,
Mhm.
Philadelphia
Yeah.
photographer.
Mhm.
Pittsburgh photographer. Sorry. Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Sorry.
Dustin's
Yes,
good
sir.
Pennsylvania.
peeps. Dustin's good peeps. I loved that episode. I mean, he is awesome. He's so cool.
Yep. So, yep, you guys got tons of stuff to catch up on if you haven't, and yeah, let's get into the Q&A. Submit your questions in the chat.
Looks like some are coming in. This is great. We're gonna vet them so we don't get any shenanigans. You know, keep it clean. You know. So let's see what we got.
Here we
coming
go.
in.
Again, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Support me, support Nick and Tan. I really appreciate it, and I'm excited for the Q&A. You know, I don't get a chance to do these enough, and ask all the questions that I'm sure have been burning for a while. Come on.
Punky, I know that was offensive. I know.
Real quick here, I just want to give a huge shout out to Alex for the 5 gifted memberships. I've lost count of how many memberships you've sent. I think you've been sending one almost feels like every week. So seriously, thank you so much for your continued support, and anyone else who contributes, even if it's just showing up and clicking like on the video, it really helps us out. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here.
Here we go.
What kind of keyboard switches do I have?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
got
one. Yeah.
Reaper switches. I got Reaper switches on it. This is the Ala F75, and it kind of puts me to sleep when I'm typing away, clacking away, and I love it. It's the Reaper switches on the
Can you
Ala
clacking it?
F75.
Because it does sound very creamy.
Oh yeah.
I do want to hear it. Yeah. Oh no, the noise cancellation on StreamYard is
No.
I've
nuking
heard
it.
it before. It's very
Hold on.
Yeah, would you? It sounded
Yeah.
focky to me. Is it focky or
It's-
creamy?
It's kind of creamy, kind of thocky here.
Oh my god,
Oh,
It is-
that's so nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It do be nice.
I mean, listen to
Very
mine.
nice.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
regular.
you got to rebrand to Jersey ASMR man.
We've done a few. We have done a few on stream, that's for sure.
Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Shifting through. Tan, if you see one, pull it.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
What are some of your, like, what is, if you could just pick one thing that you enjoy the most about live streaming the stars, only one, what is that?
The community. Like, I have never thought that I could have such an amazing community behind me and supporting me, and especially in months like now where it's like, okay, we got a month of clouds, and then I go live and I'm like, okay, well, no one's going to be in there because I feel like I let everyone down, and they always show up. I have the most amazing star fam, as we call it, and honestly, if I could just go live every night and just hang out and everyone would still join, I would do that too. Like the community is the number one thing behind it. Like, the stargazing is great, don't get me wrong. I love sharing, I love educating, but the community is something else, and I feel like you both also feel that way too. Like it's just something incredible that you can't put into words. You know, it's not easily put into words, that's for sure.
I want to highlight this real quick. This is a perfect example of, said community. People have been hanging out with you for almost 2 years.
2
That's a long
years.
time.
Dang, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
I see
It's
this as
crazy.
an absolute win.
Sorry.
I think so too. I think so too.
Who
I think
is
so,
that?
too.
Who is that?
It's it's the Incredible Hulk from Avengers Endgame when they're like working on the
Oh.
time machine and it finally works and he goes,
I see this as an absolute win.
yeah, that's it.
Well, I agree. Sorry.
Sorry.
Let's see. I got okay. There's a few questions here. Let's go with this one. Sorry if I miss y'all. We'll try our best to get these. Alicia asks, "What is your favorite part of the sky?"
That is a tough one. So I feel like
There's only one
Most
answer, by the
people-
way.
I know it's the milk, but I like it's. I love Milky Way season, but there's something special about those winter nights. You know, like when Orion's just starting to rise over the ocean in the east. It's a complete opposite feeling, just a complete opposite feeling than the milk in the summer. You know, those winter nights and are just something else. You know, and I feel like Orion just connects so many of us because so many of us can see it. It's kind of like the moon. Orion is the constellation like the moon. Like we can all just connect over it. And I feel like that's really special. Maybe it's not the most, you know, maybe it's not my favorite part of the sky, but I feel like it should be because it connects all of us. And that's the number one thing that people see. It's like, where's Orion? Where's Orion? Like, I love that. I love seeing those comments because it means that people are also passionate about one of their favorite things in the sky, you know?
Okay. Follow-up question.
Yes.
You could only stream one region of the sky. That's it. You only get
Probably
one.
I mean, I've spent 2 years photographing the Northeast. I'd probably get the milk back. I mean, but the problem is, if I could get the milk where I stream, like those streams would be unbelievable. They would be unbelievable. Like, but I just don't have that view. I can't get that view, and I have no one that has property that has internet signal and would let me sit out on their porch all night long. You know, it's like. And I have done some mobile setups and things like that, but I'm just so accustomed to my actual PC that it's second nature now. It's like it's hard to do mobile stuff. Like I have a setup. I have a and it works really well and I love it. I just wish I could bring this setup to somewhere with some milk and then it would it'd be my best stream yet. But just can't do it yet. Can't do it. Can't find a spot. Very limited spots here at the shore too. Very limited spots that have internet. Like you're talking internet on the beach with a place to stream. You're talking $1 million mansions in some of these places. It's like no one's gonna give me that opportunity to sit out on their
Snooki.
huge porch. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Snooki, someone send this video to Snooki.
Like if the situation has a beach home, can we please?
Yeah.
I'm sure she loves astronomy.
Can we please?
Great question.
She's hung out at was it SpaceX?
No
Was
way.
was it SpaceX recently? I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. I haven't
Snooki?
heard of her name in so long. It just randomly came to my head. That's the only person I know. Okay,
that's
let's see. Let's see another question here.
So, Daniel's in there. That was a good one too. Kind of similar, but Zero Astro in the chat asks if you pick one dream foreground for a huge bull-eyed meteor, what would it
question.
be?
Oh,
For those
Daniel.
who don't know what a bull-eyed is, it's those giant like fireballs that just light up the sky.
There's a dream. There is a dream. Will it come true? Probably not. But I've seen, out of my years of being an astrophotographer, following a lot of creators, there's nothing that beats the night sky in New Zealand. It is something else. I know the Perseids aren't as active down there, but if I could get a meteor over the New Zealand coast, it would be something else. It would be something else. There is nothing like it in this world. It is the most incredible night sky ever. And hopefully one day I get a chance to grace that beautiful scene. I would love it. I'll come back with my greatest images ever.
Okay, cool.
Dude, what about the Hobbiton set from Lord of the Rings? Just go do some Milky Way over Hobbiton, get some meteors
That'd
there.
Be cool. That'd be cool.
Let's see another one here. This is from Laura Burke. Has there been any other photo contests you've entered?
It's a little bit controversial, all right? A little bit controversial because I entered into a photo contest here at the shore and I was like, oh, the best of this city. Now, I'm not going to name this city. And I actually got removed from the competition because I had thousands of people voting and they're like, this isn't fair for everyone else. So I'm like, okay. All right.
What?
You know, because I did a lot of outreach down here at the shore. Like people knew me, like people knew my work and they're like, oh, the best of this town. Yeah, that's this. Like the beach is great. The sunrise is great, but you're showing the milk over the shore where you wouldn't even know that was even possible. Yeah, I'm going with that. And I got this huge following and then they removed me from it.
That's crazy.
You were canceled for being too cool.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I stopped competitions after that. And that was my second one. I've only entered 2. I really wanted the Astronomy Photographer of the Year competition. And I entered in that local one. I'm like, you know what? Let's try for a second. I'm like, okay, maybe it's not for me, these competitions. Maybe it's not for me.
Ooh, let's see. There's so
There's
many
a bunch
good
of
things
them.
coming in.
Yeah. And Chris, feel free to pick some of these too if there's one that you stick out or one that you really is calling to you.
Jamie says, "Where are those billionaires at? We need to rent your property for stargazing." Listen, if I knew anyone who had that kind of property, we'd be balling, like we'd be rolling. I don't need access to the place. I just need access to their porch and some Wi-Fi. That's it. That's all I'm asking. But I haven't found that person yet. I don't know any millionaires down here at the shore on some of these properties. But if they're out there, if you're watching this,
Yeah.
please, I beg you, please let me come set up my computer on your porch for just a few nights. I promise I won't bug anything. I'm a reputable guy. I won't steal nothing. I won't touch nothing. I'll literally be sitting there, and I'm live streaming, so you can watch me the entire time. I won't damage your property. That would be amazing.
I'm sending this to Snicky still. We got to get her on the podcast.
Dude, Tan's got Snooki on his speed dial. He's just. Oh man. Here's a really good question from 018 Night. Chris, the photo you took of the sun, can you do that for the moon?
I was just reading that one as well, and the moon, unfortunately, is not bright enough to actually burn itself into that paper. It's just not bright enough. Like the sun is literally, it's like the magnifying glasses with, certain creatures. It's like, it's not bright enough to actually burn itself into that paper. Unless you get like higher ISO paper, and then it would technically work. But then during the day, it would just overexpose. So you could probably get one night out of it with the moon. Probably do one moon shot, but that's all you get, because as soon as the sun came up, it would actually burn through the paper.
That makes sense. Oh, you would have to come up with like a way to cover it up.
Yes.
Like you'd have a servo, it would cover it up during the day and then open up again.
Exactly.
I mean, that's tough with the timing and everything. Good
right.
question.
And it has to be super light, like tight, because if even just a little bit of light comes in, it's just going to blow out the whole thing.
This isn't a question, but I just wanted to say thanks. CA Banks, I have been so grateful to be a part of this group of star nerds like me. Thanks to Chris, Tan. I can't read the rest, and the other streamers that make this possible. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks for always being there. To each and every one of you out there, it really does mean a lot. And I've enjoyed this journey more than I could ever say on camera. I've really thoroughly just had the best time sharing it.
Okay. Astral Playground, Joe, if you had the choice to work as a photographer for NASA or SpaceX, which would you choose?
I didn't see this question. That's a good one. That is a good one. Now, a small side story. When SpaceX was just starting, I wrote like the president of entire SpaceX. I don't know who it was at the time, but I wrote them and I got a reply, and they were like, "We don't have any photographer openings now." But looking back at that, I'm like, I got a reply from this person who now like has such a history at SpaceX, which is just so cool. But I would probably choose SpaceX just for the simple fact of Starship, Falcon 9. Like I could create some beautiful images with that. Like I feel like NASA, you tell a story. NASA, you share the science behind it. SpaceX, you just capture really cool stuff and a little bit of that science. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
NASA, you're sharing the beauty of the science. With SpaceX, I'm sharing the beauty of rockets and also engineers behind it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, well said. Great answer. Great question.
That's a good one.
Great question. Let's do a few more here. Alicia's got another one. I have one more. What's your favorite photo you took ever? You can only pick one.
Back to episode 1, it's going to be that Atrex photo, the one that started it all. Nothing will ever compare to it. And I wish that I had a time machine, that I could go back to that night with all the knowledge that I know now and create some other images of that night, because that would be the best. I would use the time machine on that night right there. So I was just getting started. I didn't know what I was doing, and I still captured it. It's still my favorite photo, but I would have loved to done all that with what I know now.
Yeah, just a reminder for you guys. We had JerseyStarman on for episode 85. So if you have not seen it yet, you can go back and see the photo that he's referring to. It's when the seed was planted, and it's an incredible moment.
Really, really cool.
Here.
Yep. Oh, sorry, really quick. Mary in the chat said the three of you have been inspirational. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you very much.
Appreciate that so much.
You,
super kind words.
Let's see. I like this one here. Let's do a few more if that's cool with you. Becca asks, Is there something else you like to photo besides the sky?
So, as a photographer, I am well versed in just about every aspect except for birds and wildlife. I have captured, like growing up, like when I was little, the number one thing that I wanted to be when I grew up. What that answer right there, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And for the longest time, that answer was being a storm chaser. I would watch Twister nonstop,
Yeah.
nonstop. It would be on literally on replay. And when I became a photographer, I knew that I needed to go out there and learn everything I can about storm chasing and capturing some really beautiful images of lightning and gust fronts, and hopefully one day a water spout. That's a bucket list item for me.
Ooh.
But storms, love it. Can't get enough of it. But also just sharing the beauty of the shore that's not also during the night. Sunrises, sunsets, and just the beauty of it.
Do you follow any storm chaser creators or personalities
yeah.
that still? Who do you follow?
I mean, my number one is Reed Timmer. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
it's like he's number one. Like he shares that same enthusiasm that I do. I feel like it's just contagious, and I just love it. I love it.
You got to
love
shout like because doesn't he just yell constantly? Yeah. Reed's great. There's so many good storm chasers. Have you heard of Pecos Hank?
I don't think so.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
So Pecos Hank, he's down in Texas. He does YouTube content, amazing tornado stuff, and he is genuinely one of the funniest content creators of any niche I've ever stumbled upon. And he's got well over 1 million subscribers. He's a huge
wow,
following.
yeah.
He just put out a book, but his
Gotta check it
videos
out.
are amazing. Storytelling, good humor, and he makes and produces his own music that has this eerie Western edge to it, and it's such an experience. So look up Pecos
Wow.
Hank. I think you'll enjoy it. He does like
Subscribing right
sprites.
now.
Yeah, he does like the red sprites and all the other like kind of semi-astronomical stuff too. So cool. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Maybe for episode 3. I mean, I did capture red sprites here in Jersey.
Oh,
On video. I
Ooh.
did.
dang.
And I went through and I tried to get it like has anyone else ever captured it from the state of New Jersey? And they all said no. So apparently I'm the first one ever to do it.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's what I'm going with at least.
There's probably some 74-year-old retiree who quietly did it, and you'll never find out who it is.
I know.
Well, that's cool. I hope first one. That'd be so awesome to kind of like you got to stake your claim. Put a
Mm-hmm.
Am I lagging out a little bit?
Oh,
Hello?
hello, testing. I think look at Nick. He's just frozen in time
That's
with
a
a big
beautiful
smile.
smile. That is a beautiful
Hold on,
smile.
I gotta take a screenshot of this. Nick, if you can hear us, you're completely frozen. Let me. Come on, can we just recreate this real quick? Just. All right, guys. Well, Nick is doing the mannequin challenge. I think all this storm talking is kind
Got
of a
him
cut.
some storms rolling
Yeah,
through.
yeah. That's so funny. Well, guys, we are going to wrap up the show here in a little bit. We're gonna wait for Nick to get back, but again, I just want to say just a huge shout out to all of you guys for hanging out. Next week, I know we are not shutting up about it, but Nick and I have been working so hard for episode 100. We'd hate to build all this up and then for you guys to miss it. So again, next week, same time, 9 p.m. Central. It's not going to be live in the sense that Nick and I are going to be here. It is a pre-recorded episode, but we are going to be hanging out in the chat. So it's going to be nice to actually hang out with you guys and be a part of the, I guess, the audience. But yeah, that's going to be first time hitting triple digits, and it's going to mark the end of season 3.
Awesome. I'm excited to check it out. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I want to give a huge good night to Jack. Thanks again for hanging out. Appreciate the sticker. Looking forward
Thank
to
you,
checking
Jack.
out that app. Someone in the chat said they had it and they really liked it. So I have it on my tab here, and I'll be checking it out. Thank you so much. Let's see. Tan's just our new channel, Chasing the Funnels. Oh man,
That would be cool. That would be cool.
dude, my hair would be all over the place. I don't know.
That would be cool. would be
Gloria,
cool.
thank you. Thanks, Chris, Nick, and Tant. Such an amazing, informative session. I agree. I had a blast.
Thank you, Gloria. Always appreciate you so much.
Mm-hmm. Beavis says, "Bring your gear up to Alaska in the winter, dude.
Man, I would
That
love
would
that,
be so
Beavis.
fun."
Don't make that offer because you know I would take you up on that.
Yeah,
I would
we might
love
have,
that. I would love that.
dude. How cool would it be if we did like a Milky Way meetup?
Man, that would be awesome.
One
Where
of
would
these
it
days.
be? Where would it be if you had a choice? Like somewhere that, like, is easy to get to, right? Like, so it can't be like in the middle of nowhere,
Sure.
like New Zealand, for instance, obviously. But like, if you could pick one spot, because as for me, I haven't really done a lot of traveling in my
Yeah.
life, and I know you have. So where was that one spot that was like, man, I don't know how this is going to be beat for me, especially with the milk, you know?
Yeah, great question. Whenever Nick and I become famous, we'll definitely fly you out to New Zealand. But as far as like a realistic or maybe a more practical area, I think star parties are a great way to do meetups. Astral Playground, Cherry Springs does a star
Yeah.
party. Everything's already kind of set up, so we just show up.
Yeah.
We pay the admission ticket, and then we're there. I'm going to Okitex this year. It's in October, so obviously I'd love for you to come out. But next year, or whenever you want, we can definitely do Cherry Springs. I mean, how far is that from you?
It's about, I think a little over 4 hour drive, maybe closer to 6. Somewhere between 4 and 6 hours. I know that.
Okay, yeah, I feel like dude, I've been wanting to go to Cherry Springs for a long time. It's been on my radar for a minute. So
Joe went and created some of the most crazy photos I've ever seen. Like a dream. Like it looks so incredible up there. But also very finicky with weather, Cherry Springs. You know, it's PA. You don't have super dry air like many places.
sorry, Nick said he lost internet.
You
I'm just trying yeah, I'm like, should I Venmo you real quick, bro? Let's see. This is so funny. You guys are hilarious. Cherry Springs is close enough. 3 hours from me. I want to go so bad. Guys, star parties are the coolest thing. Me personally, I had like a really intimate connection with the Okitex star party. I went a couple years ago, and it was one of those things where after I left on the way home, I told myself that I would continue to go to this specific star party every single year until my body gave out. Something happened to me. It's like something fatal, or just for whatever reason, I wasn't able to go. It is, for me, it was completely life changing. And I highly recommend you guys take the time to go. It is an astronomer's dream. Even if you have never done any kind of like stargazing, it is just absolutely incredible. And you get to meet other people that are really into the night sky. Chris, you got to go.
I gotta go one day. Gotta go one day.
Yep.
Working on a new career, and hopefully that new career brings lots of moolah.
Yes. Yes.
All the star parties at that point.
Oh, that would be so fun. I'm reading all these comments about people just roasting Nick. I'm just gonna, we might as well just goof off for a little bit here. Spent all his bread on Taco Bell. Hey, real quick. So someone earlier asked when your next stream's gonna be.
So
do
as
you
of
have anything?
right now, I do. I believe as of right now, I use that Astropheric app for the clouds, and it's saying that on Wednesday night is going to be clear, and then Thursday looks completely clear. So we're going to be doing some pretty long streams if we got some good clear skies. So Wednesday or Thursday, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get the Perseids nice and clear, and we'll just stream the whole night. Hopefully.
Okay. Oh wait, dude. Like, I completely forgot. Wednesday in a couple days. Have you heard about the Falcon 9 second stage landing on the moon or impacting the moon?
Very briefly, but I don't know what mission it was from. I don't know why it was entering that trajectory. I don't know if we could. I don't think we can see it with just regular telescopes. I know someone's gonna see it, but probably with like some research grade scopes, but
Yeah.
maybe we can. I don't know how big it's going to be. They're going to say that it's going to be a new crater, that it's going to be visible from regular scopes, but maybe the impact will be too. I feel like it's one of those things that's up in the air where you just kind of have to look and see if you see anything. But also, I don't know if it's going to be above the horizon when it does happen.
Yeah. So okay. So I don't know much about it. I do know where the impact's going to be and when it's happening. So for me, it's gonna be let's see, 2:35 a.m. Eastern time. So,
Okay, so it will be up. It will be up.
Yeah, you'll see it. It'll be about 20 to 25 degrees. So like if you go out and
That's good.
yeah,
plenty.
yep. So
Honestly,
this is gonna be
honestly
yeah,
perfect for viewing because it's not too high.
no, you gotta try it. So it's gonna be Tuesday night going to Wednesday morning.
Got it.
So August 5th. Let's see. And like you were saying, it's kind of up in the air on whether people can actually see it. Honestly, guys, it's one of those things where if you have a massive telescope, you just try. Like you
Yeah.
don't know, kind of like chasing aurora. You set your camera up and you hope that whenever the opportunity comes, you're ready for it. And if nothing happens, then oh well, you tried. But there is a good chance, and I think a lot of people are going to have their telescopes pointed at this region here. Let me see.
That's exciting. That is exciting.
Yeah,
I mean, it's one of those things where it's either going to be really spectacular or no one's going to see it. Like you're going to see dust and explosions and everything, or you're going to see nothing. But most likely, like Richard Jones just said, we do have probably going to be at least dust. So maybe we don't see the explosion directly, but then the dust plume will absolutely be visible. Maybe not the initial impact, but I'm thinking the dust will be visible for quite a while. Like I think we'll see it.
yeah,
At least
that's
that portion of it.
No, I agree. That's I'm really glad RJ mentioned that, and Becca here is we probably wouldn't see the impact, but we're hoping to see the dust plume. Becca, can you help me find the name of the crater that it's going to be by? I had a photo of it.
There he is. He's back.
He's back.
I'm back.
Yo, you good?
I that Taco Bell, today lunch, it just caught up with me, I guess. I don't know. No,
That's
dude,
so funny.
I had to go restart my router and my modem. It just hard shut off. It was on, but the signal just completely every device in the house went off. So I'm back.
I'll have you know that when it did freeze, it was on the most stunning screenshot there. It was nice, beautiful smile. All right.
Oh, no.
The biggest smile. It was perfect. Could have been weird, but it was perfect.
Oh, geez.
Welcome back.
we
were just. Oh, go on.
I was just saying, can you send me the picture so I can shame myself and feature it here?
I got you. Actually, yeah, here. So I was just bringing up to speed. We were talking about the impact that we're supposed to have Tuesday night going to Wednesday morning of the Falcon 9 second stage hitting, impacting the moon.
Oh yeah.
And Tom here, Einstein crater. That's where it's supposed to happen, or around the crater. So, yeah, if you guys have a massive plane wave $80,000 telescope, you probably could see it. And if you look, I would say if you have a telescope, just go ahead and try. Sure, people are going to say, oh, it might be too small. Maybe they're right, but at least if you have clear skies and you have the opportunity to do it, doesn't hurt to get out and try. It's going to be at 1:35 a.m. Central Time, so 2:35 Eastern. What is that? 12:35 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try.
Which that sounds like a definitive. It's going to happen at this time. Or if you can see it now, then that's it. So just spend those few minutes. Wake up, try it, go back to bed.
Yep.
Cool.
I saw astronaut Chris Hadfield post about it today, and he said that there are over 800 human-made craters or like crash sites on the moon. And this is just going to be the next one. I had no idea there were that many things that we've collided intentionally or unintentionally, I suppose, on the moon. That's just a wild statistic.
Say 800?
Yeah, he said 800.
800? Oh,
When the hell?
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
when did that happen?
I mean, I mean, if you think about it,
creating
since
those big ones, you know.
yeah, Tycho Crater
kidding.
was actually just like a big garbage ball. We just launched over this. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, assume it's like rocket stages. I mean, they probably are counting like the rovers and the landers, whether they're successful or unsuccessful. Maybe it's just events, but I mean, across since the 60s, we've been sending stuff to the moon. So that's a lot of decades for us to send stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing.
Hopefully we get one more.
One last thing, real quick. I want like, and maybe you guys know. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that I've never learned. I don't know. But when I think about something like that and craters and all these things, I just think of like how much the moon changed when the dinosaur meteor came on in. Like how much that changed. Like all of that. Like just that matter that came off of Earth. Like how much that changed the moon. Like something to think about at night. They always talk about the dinosaurs. They never talk about the moon.
What if there was a camera pointed at Earth from the moon during the like dinosaur catastrophe? Imagine like how what that expulsion would it be? What if it was moon facing? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It would just wreck everything. But just the
That's
spectacle.
what the news is saying is going to happen with SpaceX. So you're going to see photos like that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
Cool.
Dude, you guys are
a fun night.
You guys are unforgiving in the chat.
Yeah, real
ruthless. Go ahead, Tan.
I was just gonna show the screenshot that I got of you. I really like this photo, actually.
That's actually timeless.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Here.
That's a good one.
Wait.
Good one.
Wait, go back to the one that you took. Can I?
There you go.
we can recreate it. Yeah.
Nice.
You guys telling me I need to get a new AOL disc. I get that reference. I understood that reference. I used to like collect those in the mail. Yeah, but I definitely ran out of them. Just have to keep putting them in just constantly. That's so funny.
Chat, you guys are so funny. Chat.
Crazy. Great. Well, Chris, thank you for hanging with us. This has been insanely fun, just educational, inspirational, recreational, pick your word. It's been all of it. We hope you had a good time for part 2 here.
Fantastic time.
And you know how this goes though. There better be a part 3. I'm
ready. I'm ready
for that.
If you guys did enjoy this talk tonight, make sure to check out all 3 of our personal channels as well. The podcast is great, but each of us are creating some really great content. Tam puts on some of the most amazing meteor shower streams. We need Nick to be streaming a little bit more. We need to see some more Orbital Alliance streams, and I'll be pretty busy with the upcoming meteor showers, so make sure to stay tuned to all of our channels. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful night and clear skies. And good luck on episode 100. That is going to be amazing, and I'm going to be there in the chat as well. So if you guys want to hang out with me again next Monday, I'll be here in the chat. We'll be discussing it and having a great time. So huge congratulations for all the success, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. Really do love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It means a lot, man.
Dude, back at you. We love you too, and we look forward to bringing you back in season 4, dude.
Let's do it. Thank you guys.
Right.
Have a wonderful
Peace, brother.
night.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Oh man. Oh, we're backwards. There we go.
Ah!
Swap. Well, my gosh, what a fantastic time with Chris. It always is. And everybody who came to support him, you guys just continue to prove how awesome that community is. I feel like warm and fuzzy, just like witnessing it. Like when you can watch people care for each other. It's such an amazing example of the human experience. So, you guys prove it,
man. Guys, seriously. Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
mean,
cry.
kind of just to restate what you're saying. And I know we talk about it a lot, but I feel like it needs to be said because it's just one of those things that are at the top of any other emotion, and it's the community. Chris mentioned it earlier. Imagine if no one was here. If
Yeah.
it was just no, seriously, if it was just Nick and I and Chris and we were talking to absolutely no one, um, it's a different feeling versus seeing people who have been following him for a couple years. Some of you guys have been following Nick and I for a long time. Some of you guys who have been here since season one. It's it means a lot. It really does. And as we celebrate the wrap up of season three, just know that while Nick and I are working on the back end to improve season four, to bring a little bit more flavor for you guys, you guys are at the forethought. We'll be thinking of, we seriously will be like, okay, well, what do we think the community or the chat liked in season one and two and three and so on? So I guess what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, we do this show for us because we love it, but we also know that we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. So thank you.
Just the way that you guys show your love in some different ways. The chat has been off the charts tonight. Just so much wonderful participation, and that is just like, it's so loud, even though it's so silent. It's just this little ticking, pane on my window here. It's so it screams so much positivity. I love it. And I realized we missed a little gift here that popped up. Did you see this?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit. No, I didn't see that. Oh my God, that's so generous.
Yeah. Artie Jones in the chat dropping in a $50
man.
Uber sticker in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you not for just that, but just for the continued support. I've lost track of how many times you showed up for Nick and I, and not only that, for other people in many communities, many Astro nerds. So, yeah, seriously, thank you for giving us a little bit of inspiration, for giving us the push. Yeah, thank you so much. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for endorsing our tomfoolery.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
What the hell? I wish I had that video of you and I hanging out in the hotel, just goofing off.
Yeah. There's way too many of those.
That's so funny.
That's really funny. Yeah. My goodness gracious. Yeah. I mean, just to kind of bring it back around. I mean, season 4 is the next chapter of this show, and we're shaping it as we speak. We spent so much time talking about it already, but we're going to be trying to bring the best of all the worlds. But there's multiple antennas we're trying to listen to. There's Tan's antenna, there's my antenna, there's our collective antenna, but also the antenna that transmits from all of you guys, the real-time feedback about what you like, real-time feedback about what maybe you want to see more of, or less of, for that matter. Guys, wherever you are, whoever you are watching or listening, your voice matters in helping shape the show. Please let us know what you enjoy, what you like seeing, or what you want to see. Drop a comment on any of the YouTube videos. We'll see that come through. Leave some feedback on the podcast platforms and stuff. Like, that stuff matters so much. And you, before you tell yourself, they're not going to listen to me, even if we don't act on the thing you suggest, like, what you bring to us might help shape the conversations that Tan and I have during our break, which could lead to the next best thing. So don't discount yourself and your opinions and your desires for this program. We, like Tan said, we do it because we love doing it. There is no, overlord entity or organization telling us what to do with this. It's our decision. It's our choice. We get to shape this, but we listen to you guys, and that informs the direction we go. So as we make season 4 from scratch, we want to know what you like. So please keep us informed. Our ears are wide open, and they always are. They really are.
That's right. I'm just gonna echo that. And man, Nick, I've lost track of how many times we've discussed ideas, and I'm like, oh wait, this person said this. we read all your comments. We may not reply to every single one or get to like highlight them during the show, but we read every single one of them. Trust me. We like feedback, and this includes all feedback. Nick and I have thick skin, so if there's something that you guys don't like, don't be afraid to let us know. We need the critiques. If there's a certain guest that you think would be cool for the show, let us know. A lot of times we may have blind spots that only you guys see, because Nick and I are kind of just so focused and tunnel vision on doing it our way that we sometimes just overlook things. So I cannot emphasize enough. Let us know whether it's in person, if you guys want to DM us, or if you just want to let us know in the comments of a video. All feedback is greatly appreciated.
Yes, the power of a community shaping it.
Mhm.
When I started the show in September 2023, I had no sense of where the show would go. I had hopes, but as with anything over a long period of time, it's never going to be how you kind of like set the target for. You know, it might get close, but it's never going to be the exact same thing. I would have never have imagined the show would look the way that it does now. It was never intended to be a show with a co-host, but look at this. Like it's way better than it would ever have been if it was just myself. And that's just one example of how the show has evolved. And season 4 is no exception for how things might look entirely different, you know, from 2 and 3. I didn't even think about there being seasons for this show. Like, feels like, you know, hey, we're on Netflix or something. Like it's like, hey, season 3 of Stranger Things coming out. It's like, I do a show that has seasons. That's nuts. Like, it's crazy. It just kind of fell into that place. So, who knows where we might end up together. I look forward to the potential for more travel episodes. I look forward to the potential for, you know, different guests we've never spoken to, new ideas, new production ideas. The list goes on forever. And I can only hope that we can muster the gusto to make it happen. And if we look at the previous 98 episodes, now 99, I have no doubt we'll be able to find that energy to make the best thing we've ever made. So in a sense, next week, even though it's the end of season 3, it's also the passing of the baton to season 4, which then gets passed on to the subsequent seasons. So really, we got to look at next week as the new bar for the next season. That's kind of the way I feel for it, you know? It feels so amazing.
Oh man, I got so many things going on in my head, and it's like, man, can I dump all this out? You know, we've been going on for 2 hours, and a part of me is like, man, this is gonna be the last time we get to talk to you guys live. So it's like, oh man, should we go for another 4 hours? But yeah, man, you got the gears turning. I guess what I'm just trying to say is it's a bittersweet feeling. I'm very much looking forward to taking a break, and I'm equally excited to see what season 4 will look like. And man, I just know once was it episode 101 airs, and we go into chat, we open up and we see you guys, we see all your familiar faces. It's gonna be really freaking cool. I just know it.
It's gonna feel like going on summer break for school. You leave your class that you spent the whole school year building relationships with. You go away for a couple months, and then you come back with a new class, but maybe some of your friends carry over. I don't know. The energy's high and it's excited, and you get to learn about new things. All I can ask is I hope, please, that you guys stick around and hang tough during that break. So when we do come back, that we do find you guys there. I know as like creators, it can be tricky to try to maintain that visibility. You know, and something that I'm dreaming of doing is doing far more YouTube content that's not the podcast. I've kind of stepped away a little bit from that, but I want to lean into it over the break. So hopefully that'll be the way that we can stay in touch. So if I post videos, you guys, like, come say hi. It's like getting a letter over spring break back in the day, like, you know, from your schoolmates that you just lost touch with before texting and social media. You know, it would be so exciting. So keep in touch. You know, I want to keep hearing from you guys.
Yeah, That's a good idea, man. I think maybe we need to do more. We need to do more videos. Just Nick and Tan videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of,
But
lot of ideas.
we're still kind of mulling around, throwing some BTS and funny videos from our Houston trip. So maybe we'll slap some of that on the channel as well. You guys can see some of the insanity.
The tomfoolery.
There is one video that we shot with Herb after we
Ooh.
shot it. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, I know what you're talking about.
That one's gonna be fun.
That's good.
I don't want to spoil it, but when it shows
Yeah.
up, you guys will know.
We've already said too much.
Yeah, we have. Oh
Man.
man. I'm reading the chat here. What did I miss? I saw something about weekly mullet segment. Did I miss that?
I think I'm missing a lot. There's
Yeah. If I come back in season 4, I just got a
Nick has a
huge mullet. Just I don't think I would look good with a mullet.
No, I think so. You'd be like Theo Vaughn.
What?
Yeah, and I'll be like Bobby Lee, I guess. Ooh, I scrolled back and Caitlin says more A-Pod episodes. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I like those. Those are a good time. So good community builder, because you guys just jump in with the dates and we'll just sift through and find them.
Let's see here. More on location podcasts. Doesn't even need to be a space related location. So what you're saying is Waffle House or Taco Bell podcast.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yep, we can do that.
Mm.
Oh, goodness. Let's see.
Dun, 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 dun. Take the wheel, Nick.
Yeah, I'm
hydrate.
trying. I'm checking in here. Gosh, so many good comments. Thank you guys for the support. Gosh, I'm trying to think of. It's like season 3. I know we kind of focused a little bit on like some of the things that we loved about it, in the past episode, but it was 40 weeks of doing a show. And now doing like a hard stop. It's like, what should I do next Monday night? That's my question. Or the following week, not next for 100. The week that we're going to take off. What should we do to break the pace? Chat, help us out. What should we do when we're not podcasting?
I think I'm just gonna rot in bed, to be honest with you. On Monday nights.
Yeah,
I might just rot in bed. Yeah. I also think, chat, I think Nick needs to get over on TikTok and stream. Even if it's not like the moon, we could bring something like this to TikTok. I've been wanting to do this for so long, to get Nick over on TikTok.
Buy me dinner first.
Okay, deal. I'll get you was it Gordita Crunch?
Yeah, cheesy gordita crunch.
That's right.
But
yeah, you're right.
CGC.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I
got to do that.
But I see what you're saying though. It's been our routine every Monday to show up, and not only that, Nick and I, we meet up Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for a virtual call. Like we are constantly doing podcasts, so it's not just only Mondays is the only time we're doing it. We're doing so much, and to kind of like not have that is it's definitely going to be an adjustment, and it is going to feel weird, especially when 9 o'clock comes around and I'm sitting here getting ready, and I realize, wait a second, I don't have to go live. Like we're not doing a podcast tonight.
Yep.
And it's going to be an adjustment for sure.
Yeah, I think I'll have a panic session. I remember this happening last year a little bit and being like, oh, I forgot to do my homework. It's
what are we going to talk about tonight?
To show up for the test and you didn't study, that kind of a feeling. And then another thing, it'll be sad for a little bit. And that's the thing about the more I'm realizing is like being okay with feeling things in the moment and not just like shoving them down. So I think I'll experience some sadness. I'm like, oh man, like I miss my friends, I miss Tan, I miss hanging out and talking about things that are cool. Um, but that's you got to live in the feeling for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah. Market says, get back into some hobbies. You know what? I might try this touching grass thing that people have been talking about.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I think I'll make some music. We'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of music, that's actually a good suggestion. So, gosh, when was that? May? I went down to Florida. We talked about that on the show. I stayed with my friend Daniel, who produced the theme music for season 3 of the show. So every week you guys hear the intro and the outro music was produced by him. And I don't think I've talked about this yet, but when I was down there, I stayed at his house and he's got a studio where he makes all his music. And I said, dude, while I'm here, I've got some downtime because I was doing a photography job. I was like, I got some downtime. Can we make some music? So we did. And we produced, we made a song where I did some vocal recording and some guitar. I called upon my 20-year-old aging guitar experience, and we put together a song, and it's like 2/3 done, and it was really cool. And I'm so excited to finish it at some point. It's like it's very loosely produced, but we got to add some lyrics and then mix and master it, and then we can produce it. So you guys, I think by the time we come back for season 4, I want to make sure that song is complete, and that's going to be my hobby that I'm gonna finish up on, because that's something I was really proud of how it was turning out. I've produced a song before for a video where I paid artists to record vocals and instrumentals, and I kind of like had the vision for it, but I've never participated in the like actual instrumental recording of it for myself. Like, I'm already like really proud of it. So that's gonna be my thing. Gonna make this song.
Dude, you gotta drop the EP, but look at this.
What?
I know.
I see this as an absolute win.
I think RJ wants to hear the song, dude. The pre-release. Dude, that's so random of you to make a song, honestly.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just random. Now I really want to. I'm looking forward to hearing it whenever it's done.
Yeah, music has been a part of my life for a long time. I played clarinet in school. I played guitar. I did a little bit of tenor sax in high school. So I did musical conducting as well. That's a fun fact. Like, I've conducted concerts.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about that. This. We did. So like, I have always wanted to get back into the music scene in some capacity. I have dreams about playing instruments, and it's like accurate. It's weird. Like, so I just know that at some point I'm called back to do it. And yeah, maybe there's an EP in my future. Maybe not this year, but the start of one.
Well, we can definitely fund your audio equipment with these super stickers.
Yeah, seriously, Richard Jones, thank you very much.
Yeah, that is extremely generous. Appreciate that. Oh man. Okay, so music. We got Nick doing music for season 4, and I guess I gotta find something new then.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
I think you should do crocheting.
That's so crazy. I was gonna say that.
You should do it. That's why you have to do it. I'm woo-wooing it into your existence. And you got to do some like astronomical designs.
Oh, yeah. Chasing the crochet, chasing the knitting,
chasing the needle.
Chasing the needle. That could be
chasing the yarn.
All right, guys. Season 4 is not only going to be an extremely mind-blowing podcast with tons of awesome guests. We're going to introduce music and crocheting. Crocheting? 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 Yeah.
Sybil says, Tan, go hug a tree.
Maybe that's all I need to do for season 4. Just come back as a hippie.
It's going to be like, the whole time.
I will, Sybil.
Alicia says, you should do Stargazing Live together for a podcast. We have talked about this. fun fact, we wanted to do it for episode 22 in St. Louis, but it was cloudy. We were outside.
Yeah.
We did do a whole episode outside, and we were going to have camera 4 be a sky shot, but I blame Mother Nature for nuking that one. But that just means we have to make it happen. So thank you.
Yeah. Just kind of thinking loosely off the cuff here. And Nick, I know you and I talked about this, but we really enjoy the in-person shenanigans and whenever we record in person. Another observatory would be a dream come true. Like just picturing you and I, even like in a planetarium or some kind of like science museum or something, right? I don't know. I don't know what that looks like yet, but yeah, we Nick and I just have a blast doing those in person shoots.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, that drive, it really isn't that bad between us, so we don't have an excuse to not do something like that over the next couple months.
Yeah.
I smell content. The potential, it's real.
Recording songs and crocheting.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Game on. Well, what do you say, dude? Should we stop doing a Midwest goodbye and finally shut up and get off the show?
Yeah, I keep on wanting to say bye. Then, like, part of me is sad because this is the last time we're live. But yeah, we've been going on for 2.5 hours. So this is definitely the longest episode this season.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say it one last time. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, really appreciate every single one of you guys for showing up. And if you can just show up one more time, that's probably my only ask. Is just come hang out with us next week for episode 100. Nick and I will be here to send our final farewell. And if you can't make it live, again, you can watch it after the fact. But yeah, we've been working on 100 for a while, and we're finally gonna get to unveil it. So please hang out with us one more time.
Just to continue to wet your palate, I'm going to flash through those pictures just so you guys remember. Here's what we can expect next week. Our chat with Herb Baker, touring different wonderful exhibits at Space Center Houston, the historic exhibits, the glimpses into the future of rocketry, the human perspective of space flight over the decades. Just fun and goofing off in the way we do. And we will take off just like this 747 into season 4 once it ends. See what I did there?
I don't get it. Can you explain?
Okay. Bring it, Chris.
Whoa!
Yeah.
We got a surprise guest.
He's back. Yep. So yeah, seriously, you guys, it's going to be so much fun. Do whatever it takes to set a watch reminder or click the notifications, but we'll be here. I know that much.
That's right. Well,
all right, you guys.
that's all I got. Man.
Okay, let's call it. Let's do it. Thank you all so much for tuning into episode 99 of the Galactic Window Space Podcast. We'll be back next week for episode 100 on Monday night, August 10th at 9 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. We appreciate every single one of you who give us your attention and your interest and your love. And we hope you all have a wonderful week and a wonderful season break. We will see you all on the other side.